he's a photographer or something. The light is quite beautiful up there.
Well, I suppose that might be it. He did have a large bag with him. Come to think of it, there was one of those, what do you call them? Tripods, huh? You know, for cameras and things like that.
See, it's nothing. You always worry so much. He's just a photographer taking pictures of the construction site or something. Maybe he works for Rangan.
Sure.
The man in the tower. There's a mysterious man occupying the tower in the chawl. One of the residents there saw a tripod and some other equipment up there, leading them to believe maybe he's a photographer. Welcome back to How to Hit a Man. I'm BurningDogFace, and these guys just started chatting as I walked up. He's still just sitting up there. What do you think he's up to? Be unstoppable, says my lozenge wrapper. Do I have any notes left? Ah, yes. Shout out to Justin Jones, who says, I hope that my stream of consciousness approach to comments isn't too annoying. If you're cool with it, then I'll continue to use that style. But if you find it too jarring, let me know and I'll stop. So far, it seems alright. I like the fact that you were returning to a completed mission to try something completely different. I don't mind this at all, so long as you are having fun and not stressing out about what YouTube thinks you ought to do, as opposed to what you want. By the way, I looked it up, and apparently there is a way to complete Patient Zero, or is it Zero, and for the record, it is written out as letters, Z-E-R-O, without anyone becoming infected. That is interesting to me. I might have to try that. A silly image just popped in my head, Justin continues. Agent 47 ordered to assassinate Darth Vader by needing to sneak on board the Death Star from A New Hope. And in my opinion, I think he would have the best chance at doing it. I think that part of a Jedi's or Sith's ability to sense danger comes from intent. I don't think Agent 47 really cares too much about his targets, i.e. he does not hate or fear them. To Agent 47, killing Darth Vader would be another job, nothing more, nothing less. He could do it any number of ways, and as I just said, I think he would have a real shot at doing it. The best part is that sneaking around the Death Star would be child's play for someone like Agent 47. Lots of disguises, tons of personnel that wouldn't know one another, and plenty of places to hide. I love this idea. I've got to say, I love this idea. Fucking Star Wars Hitman mission. I would be all over that.
That sounds reasonable. Okay, thanks.
The Kashmirian, who is definitely not a photographer, has a tripod set up to aim at a bridge outside of a certain laundry business, where we're now going to go check out. I can't lean on that.
"47? That man there. He resembles the Maelstrom. Try to get close to him for a visual ID.
Oh, inspect people in and around the Slums, right. Alright, I'll walk up to next to that guy. It's filling up with Lycon.
It looks like him, but that's not the Maelstrom.
What about that guy? He's also got an icon over his head.
No, that's not him.
Where's the barber? My job interview is in an hour. I can't go like this.
I bet 47 could do it. Sadly, it doesn't look like that's even an option. What? Oh, shit.
Has anyone seen Bhavin Sagar? I have a job interview today and I desperately need him to shave me.
Forgot there would be enforcers because I'm in a disguise. Well, here, there's enforcers when you're not. Can I come in here?
Yeah, can't let you through. Sorry, sir.
Oh, good. Sludge water. Oh, this is how I'm supposed to infiltrate, isn't it? Oh, hell no. Oh. don't think about it. Just don't think about it. It's basically an open-air sewer, but who cares? I'm sure that coin is fine. Oh, look, it's just led me up back here.
Where did you leave the costume for Dawood Rangan's movie? I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, I took care of it already. It was a rush order, so I washed it when I came in this morning. It's drying upstairs.
And you took extra care with it, right? The man who dropped it off said it was supposed to be used in the movie they're shooting in the tower.
Of course. I don't want to get on Rangan's bad side. It's neatly folded upstairs. Don't you worry about it.
Well, it worked before. I'll turn on this distraction and then get in the garbage can behind me. Alright, I was kind of hoping for the guard, but, you know. No, not the screwdriver.
Man.
Laundry worker. So now it's gone from everyone here knowing I don't belong to just the guards, curiously.
Do you know what we should do with the bedsheets in Mrs. Patel? I don't want to make a mistake.
I have no idea. The new foreman hasn't let anyone. I asked the guards if I could talk to him, but they said no.
Malum hai, magar how are we supposed to know what we do next?
I have no idea. Just go through whatever piles are closest to you, I guess.
Theek hai. I understand.
Tika, I don't know that one.
We need to know what to work on next.
Take this emetic poison.
Right, but we need to
I already
know.
have an iron. An iron! Effective as a non-lethal blunt weapon. And some rat poison and a... Oh! Interesting. Must have torn the other one off of that.
Stick first. They haven't been sorted at all, and the foreman hasn't told us anything.
Foreman has other things to worry about. Get back to work or I'll slap you. Understand?
Yes, all right. Relax. I'll get back to work.
Can I go upstairs as a laundry worker? Yes, at least up to this landing. Disguise as dancer. Oh, this is the outfit that guy is supposed to wear for the movie with the wings on his back. Become a denim angel. I believe this is what the Americans call a Canadian tuxedo for some insane reason. It's a denim jacket, denim pants, blue matching shoes, and wings attached to the shoulder blades. Little bitty ones. These would absolutely not work if they were real. That was unusually close.
I don't think we'll have more luck with this new foreman. Miss Shah wants to meet him up here for a talk, but he hasn't even left his office yet.
Maybe he's busy making plans.
No. I think I accidentally scared him by telling him what she did to the guy who had the job before him.
Ooh.
So my bet is he's hiding down there.
That's funny. Poor guy had no idea what he was interviewing.
Vanya Shah is eager to meet the new foreman of the Mumbai laundry business. However, the foreman has taken refuge in his office, unwilling to meet with her at this time. You might be able to use this to your advantage, 47.
I hit the button there, just in case you were wondering why I interrupted that, because when a mission story presents itself to you, a little meter appears at the top of the screen, and if you hit back at any point before the meter runs out, it brings you to this screen and activates the mission. But it was just about to run out. Okay, with that ominous
Didn't
note.
even know he was going to be working for Shah.
Where is that office? Over there. I'm not even wearing pants. Got kind of a skirt on.
One day he gets lost in the linens and the soap bubbles, and he disappears into a different world. That
I can't turn something off there.
I haven't met the new foreman yet. Is he better than the last one?
Pata nahi yaar. He's still in the office. I know Miss Shah is supposed to meet with him on the bridge and talk about how to make you lazy workers do more. But so far, he hasn't come out.
Who are you calling lazy? I work 15 hours every day.
Aha, pata hai. Just relaying the words of Miss Shah. I think she's hoping this new guy will be liberal with his belt. If you know what I mean.
Great.
The foreman is...
The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker. He hasn't left the office since he got here.
Oh, no, that's not it. I was up there in the office when he came in. One of the guards told him that the slum queen wanted to talk to him. The guy turned all grey and started stammering.
Wait, he didn't know she had taken over the business?
I don't think so. The guard also told him what happened to the previous foreman. I'm pretty sure that's why he's not coming out.
So he's waiting for nightfall so he can slip out?
Probably. Sadly for him, we work day and night here. He's never leaving.
Not alive, anyway.
I am so going to get this guy killed. Odd. Not illegal to be here. This guy is his food vendor. There's a
I
food...
don't know where the papers are. If I could just find them, it would make my life a lot easier.
Nope, not allowed to be here.
But the old foreman, he hid them somewhere. If I knew why, I wouldn't have to look for them, would I? I just want to make sure I understand everything. If I show up for the bridge meeting with Miss Shah and I'm not prepared, well, let's just say I don't want that to happen. All right, I'll speak to you later.
Oh, shit. Ah, that's what that's for.
Surely those logs must be somewhere. Think. Can't reach Shah without them.
Honestly,
Why always me?
iron. Nothing wrong with me having this in my hand.
And it's off.
And he's off. Give me the box. I'll just wait. It'll be fine.
Vanya, it's me. I'm still at the office. Look, I know I said that this job would change our lives, but I think I may have miscalculated. No, I'm all right, but my boss... Well, it's the slum queen, Vanya Shah. I can't do that. We need the money. Maybe this is a good thing, you know? If I do well here, maybe we can get her to root more power over to the house. Maybe even enough to let Kiara use the computer for her studies.
Jeez.
I know it's dangerous, but what am I gonna do? I can't run away now. I need to compile a report on what I want to do to make this place better. And then we meet with her later on. I just wanted to call you to let you know that I'm gonna come home late. All right, Anya. I'll call you later, okay?
And now they're no longer leaning against the wall. Don't worry, I'll take care of Shah for you. You and Anya won't have anything to worry about, maybe. Become the foreman. Nice necklace. It's got a tooth on it. A big fang. Oh, right, he's the new foreman. So nobody knows who I am. What's a crushed bottle? That's what that is. It's a flat-ass plastic bottle. Right, good report to the guard. I don't know how I know I need to talk to that one in particular. I like to think that killing these terrible people makes the lives of the local people at least a little bit easier. Arg.
Would you mind giving me a minute?
Oh.
Mind leaving?
Yes. Do you mind leaving? Oh. Just the vault thing popping up.
Hi.
Hello.
Little people like us don't have a say in those things. We just do as we
I'm ready for my meeting with Miss Shah now.
Miss Shah's been waiting for this all day. The foreman's ready to meet up with Miss Shah on the bridge. We're heading there now. Follow me to the bridge.
E.
The way she suddenly moved in and took over the laundry. We need
Chal, get a move on. You're not on a break.
just a few minutes with me.
Oh, Shane, work faster.
Relax a little. All I need now is...
I'm busy.
This guy's outfit is way nicer than the other guards. I think he must be like a private guard for Shah. Like instead of just having a plain turban, he's got a patterned one, and he's got this really nice coat on.
Aja, it's just through here. Miss Shah will be along soon. Better get your shit together if you don't want to end up like the old foreman.
So, that's the new guy, huh? How long is he going to last, you think? A week?
Depends on what the Queen decides to do with him, I guess. He looks tough enough. Might last a week in the pits. Maybe even 2.
Maybe he's been working really hard on that report of his. Maybe she'll actually keep him on.
I can't imagine that. He's been hiding inside that little office of his all day, afraid to come out. I don't think he has what it takes.
I was kind of hoping that first guy would explain what happened to the other foreman, but I guess we don't get to hear that. It did get cut off when I walked out here, but I don't know. And this place is just covered in random clothes, which I suppose makes sense. Just hanging from practically every available surface. I am going to be surrounded by 3 gunmen when this happens. Unless she sends them away. You know, I'm not like an idiot. I realize that another cartel is just going to swoop in and take over Santa Fortuna, for example.
That is Vanya Shah, self-appointed queen of the Mumbai slums.
The new foreman finally graces us with his presence. What do you have to report?
Well done, 47. You've managed to lure Vanya Shah out into the open. Anything could happen here.
Oh. Initiate conversation as a laundry foreman.
I see a lot of dead weight.
I've made a similar observation. Tell me more.
Well, the objective is find the root of the problem, work to get close to it, and then eradicate it.
I like your thinking. How would you approach the task you see before you?
Oh my god.
My usual method is prepare intensely, study the problem, learn everything I can, analyze all approaches. The idea is to gently nudge people to do what I want. And then, once the objective is in my sights, perfect execution.
Not afraid to spill some blood in the process?
Not at all. In fact, I find that happens quite often.
I like you, Foreman. I think this could be the beginning of a very fruitful relationship.
I aim to please, Miss Shah.
You think I don't see you down there, little ants? Scurrying about at your own pace? Taking unnecessary breaks? Drinking my water? Wasting my money? You have had it easy up until now. But your new foreman will bring some order to this rebellious behavior. The days of slacking are over. You hear me?
That is Vanya Shah taking care of 47. Are you planning on outsourcing all your work to the Kashmirian from now on? The Kashmirian is on the move again. It's paid off to follow him so far.
No way.
Maybe he will lead us to the maelstrom.
No fucking way!
The Kashmirian is on the move again. He looks to be leaving his apartment, possibly the trawl itself. I suggest following him to see where this will end.
Well, okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Which is really a funny saying, given that, well, I know, for one, my country doesn't use pennies anymore. We did, but then they aren't worth enough anymore to be actually worth printing. This did mean that people started charging like $2.04 for stuff, so that you couldn't just pay with a toonie. It would inevitably lose change. But, you know, it doesn't change the fact that, you know, the fact that business owners are shitty doesn't change the fact that, oh, shit. How is the Kashmirian an enforcer? What the fuck? He'd probably do that for anything. Maybe he knows me. Or at least my reputation. Well, I guess we'll have to follow him to the next target next time.
Hi. Whatever.
I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you on the next episode of How to Hit a Man. When we follow that man to wherever the fuck he's going, figure out where the, figure out who the maelstrom is, where he is, and then get him into position to get his brains blown out, all without Agent 47 lifting a finger against him. We've done more violence against guards in this level than against, you know, actual targets. Wild. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.